What's going on, guys? This is Abgami and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today I'm going to show you some of 9 types of redstone devices which you should know if you are a Minecraft redstone player. So if you like redstone in Minecraft, then you should know all of these devices, and these devices will help you a lot in your redstone builds. So without further ado, let's start from scratch. Let's start from the easiest, which is redstone clocks, which is a redstone device which will quickly turn on and off. That is all you need. So this is the first design, and all of you probably already know most of these designs because you are not noobs. This is basically for people who are noobs. So this is the tutorial. You need 2 hoppers facing into each other. So place one hopper over here and then press shift or sneak, whatever, and then make the hopper go into inside that hopper, and then press sneak, come over here, then press sneak, and then place that hopper over here. So whenever you put any item over here, it will start circulating inside the 2 hoppers, and then all you need to do is get a comparator and place it over here, and you have a working redstone block. Perfect. This one is really old school, and this one was like the first things we did. Redstone did when we first things I did when the repeater was added into the game. So to make this one, all you need is 2 repeaters facing into each other like this, like on opposite directions. Then redstone all around like this. Don't set it to 2 ticks. And then for easier settlement, just set it for 4 ticks for now, and then break it, and then you can decrease the pulse. Can you? You can't? Okay, you just broke the machine. Don't do that. Don't do that. I actually never build these. I have most probably just build a comparator clock or a hopper clock because they are much more easier to build. This one is a little experimental. So you need to get that and oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. This one is really hard to build. Oh my god. You know what? I just give up. I just give up. I just set it to 4 ticks for now. So what I need to do is place it and break it as quickly as possible. See? You need to just set it to how much ever you want, and you need to place the redstone torch and quickly break it before it comes over here. This is just... So you need to place it and quickly break it. Let's move on to something much easier. You need a redstone outfit, like a redstone torch, one comparator, and some redstone dust. Get a comparator, set to trap mode, get a redstone torch, and then take the redstone and place it all around. So how this works is it is in trap mode. So when it reaches over here, the redstone will dispower the comparator, and then as soon as this is powered, it will be powered again, and then when it reaches again, this will be unpowered, then it will be powered again, and unpowered, powered, which creates a redstone clock. So moving on from redstone clocks, I want to get as far away from this one. So let's move on to something more complicated. Not complicated, I mean it's this thing. It's called a redstone timer, or you could call it a Ethonian hopper clock. This hopper clock, not like that one, you can make it, you can adjust this and you can add as much delay as you want. So you can use this as a timer. Maybe you want a 2-minute timer, maybe you're making some redstone mini game and you want a 2-minute timer. Maybe you want to get it ended by 2 minutes. So you can add this timer into your game, and after 2 minutes, it will be gone. So this is really simple. All you need to do is I forgot to place those blocks over here. Okay, let's move place those blocks. Get two hoppers and make them face into each other by pressing sneak. Then get two comparators, place it one over here, one over here. Get a piece of redstone dust, place one over here and place one over here. Then all you need is redstone dust, a redstone block and a sticky piston. Then place one sticky piston over here, one sticky piston over here. Then get your block of redstone and then place one over here. Now all I need to do is grab some items. For this I will have maybe 5. Yeah. There's a 4. Okay. So this is a 5-item delay. So every 2.5 seconds this will move. 1, 2, 1, 2. Every 2.5 seconds this will move because I put 5 items in there. So if I put 64 items in there, every 32 seconds this will move. Okay, every 32 seconds. That is how this clock works. And then you can sign it up to a. And if you don't want as long pulse as this, then you can connect a monostable circuit and then make it only fire once. Yeah. So let's move on from redstone timers and move on to redstone monostables, which I was talking about before. Okay, so first one, this is one of the most common ones, and that one also. These two are the most common ones. This one is just I found on Reddit. It's really weird. I never use it. This one is the most common one, which most of you already know. So let's start building this. We need to place a sticky piston facing upwards like this. Then a redstone repeater over here or over here. Doesn't matter. Actually, it doesn't matter. You can place it over here or here. It doesn't matter. You can place it anywhere. Then you need a button and place it over here. Get a block, any block, and place it over here. Make sure it's a solid block so it can be powered by the redstone dust and can be taken by the redstone dust or the repeater. So once you press it, there will be a shortened pulse. That is how monostable circuits work. They give you a shortened pulse. Because normally if you see Minecraft, let's take a button over here, they have a really long pulse. And if you want like really fast opening piston doors, maybe, then you can use this, and then your piston doors will be really fast. Yeah, because the redstone pulse is really short and it's really fast for your pulse. Next one is this one, which is really compact. All you need to do is get a dropper, get a hopper, get a comparator, and yeah. And all you need to do is get a dropper facing upwards like this. Don't do that. Please don't do that. I'm just done. Okay, place a dropper facing upwards, get a hopper, press sneak and make sure it drops on it. Get your comparator and then place one comparator over here and get a button. Press it. Wait, you need to place an item inside. Yeah. And then press it. It will send a shortened pulse just like this one. Now let's move into this one. This one is really weird. It works on the locking of redstone repeaters. If you didn't know, redstone repeaters can be locked if you power them from the sides. So if this is dispowered, it will not. If this one is powered and this one is dispowered, it will still be powered because it's locked by this repeater. Yeah, it's really hard to explain. So I'll keep 2 repeaters facing like this. Then you need a redstone tossed over here, and then you need a piece of redstone dust, which I can easily get from here, and place one over here, and get a redstone repeater over here. So you'll see that this one is locked. This repeater over here is locked by this repeater, and you can place your redstone item. And as you can see, it will not be powered by this repeater, this redstone dust, because it is locked and it will not find out that it is actually powered. So once you press it, it will this will become unlocked, and then it will be powered. And as soon as it is powered, it will be unpowered again. Yeah. So now I will move on to redstone T flip-flops. So this is a redstone T flip-flop which works on a monostable circuit. If you didn't know, if a piston is fired less than one redstone tick, then it will act a sticky piston. If it's fired less than one redstone tick, then it will actually leave the block it is pushing. See, this is a sticky piston over here, and it actually left the block over here because it is connected to a monostable circuit over here. And when I press it again, it's working like this. This function is the same as the working of levers. And this looks much more neater because levers suck. And also levers can't be used in many different redstone circuits, and these circuits are much better. But this is a really complicated, really long circuit, so we want something more compact, which is this one. So you need a dropper facing upwards like this, and a dropper facing like this, and a dropper facing one like this. Then you need to get a hopper over here, and then place one hopper over here. All you need to do now is get a redstone compactor, place one over here, get your button and place it over here. So as you will see, oh wait, I forgot to put the item. Yeah, okay, so when I press this, you will see that it will be turned on because the item from here has come over from here. So when I press this again, you will see that this item has gone away, and now it's just a normal item. Yeah. I'm gonna press it again, it will be turned on again. If I press it again, it will be turned off. Perfect. Now let me get on to this. It's really simple, you know. You need a sticky piston, place one over here, get a redstone repeater, place it one over here, get a piece of redstone dust, get a button, place it over here, get any old block, make sure it's a solid block, take a sticky piston and place one over here, and get a redstone block, and there it is. There is your yeah. Now more of repeater locks. Yeah, this one is really weird. I don't understand. Like, these ones are really weird. So all you need to do is place a redstone dust over here, a redstone dust over here, and make sure there is a repeater over here, and take a repeater output from it. Then you need some redstone dust. Get some redstone dust, place it over here, and oh, that actually makes a redstone block. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's actually much easier to make than that one over there. And as you can see, this one is now logged. So once I press a button over here, you'll see it will create a it will create a T flip-flop. Once I press it, it will be on. Once I press it again, it will be off. I press it again, it is on. Once I press it again, it's off. Perfect. Now let's get into this. Okay. Now is redstone pulse extenders. This is the exact opposite of redstone monostable circuits. When you think that a redstone pulse is way too short, then you can use this for your redstone pulse. As you can see, the comparators, unlike the repeaters, they actually extend the pulse of the redstone pulse, and which make the redstone rings. Repeaters you can use like this. You can make use of repeaters. This is the old school pulse extender. When comparators didn't exist, you had to use this kind of, and I'm pretty sure none of you are going to use it. I'm just showing it for no reason. All you need to do is just extend the number of repeaters between these two blocks, so that you can increase the number of pulse extended. As you can see, it's really long. This one also, it's really long, but the redstone pulse, it looks way more cooler because you can see the pulse slowly going down. So let's start from this one, the old school redstone pulse extender. Set it to 4 ticks and place redstone dust all around, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Now next one, you need 2 redstone comparators facing opposite direction like this. Don't do that. Get some redstone dust, place one over here. Get a button and place one over here. And there you have it. This one is also one of those old school pulse extenders, which also you're never gonna use. I don't know why I'm showing this. Yeah. Okay. So you need to set all of these to 4 ticks and like this, and yeah, you need to set all of this to 4 ticks. Then you can keep a piece of redstone dust over here. Then get a button. And place one over here. As you can see, there will be an extended stress and the pulse will be extended. Now let's get on to logic gates. Yeah. So as you know, Redstone is actually Java based, and it's actually based on programming languages. And the basics of programming, if you didn't know, are the logic gates. Which are OR gate, NOR gate, and what else gates are there? OR gate, NOR gate, and AND gate. Yeah, AND gate, OR gate, and the NOR gate. Or you can, and this is the NOR latch, or you can call it. So let's start with the OR gate. This one over here is really simple. What this basically does is when one of these levers are flicked on, this will turn off the redstone torch, and either one of those, either one like this, and if both of them are turned on, it doesn't matter, it will still be off. Okay, you can have a output when they're both off, and you can invert them using a redstone inverter. Now this is an AND gate, which is really interesting because as you can see, this redstone torch is off, and if I turn this lever on, you'll see it's still off. But when I turn this lever on, you'll see that this is on. Now let me turn this off. I turn off. Now why is that? So an AND gate, what it does is there is an output when both of the conditions are fulfilled. In programming, you will see that when you will keep 2 conditions which you want to fulfill, and once both of those conditions are fulfilled, you send a signal and do some action. In this one, when either of the conditions are fulfilled, you will send a thingy, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. So let's get started and let's see how you can make them. Okay. So it's really simple. All you need to do is get a redstone dust over here, place it over here, then get, how did I forget redstone dust? I don't know. Okay, place redstone dust. I made a burnout clock, which I definitely didn't want to do that. Okay, then place 2 levers over here, and that's pretty much done. You're pretty much done with the OR gate. Now for the AND gate, which is also really simple, you place 2 levers like this. Take some redstone torches, place it on either side, get a piece of redstone dust over here and a redstone torch over here. As you can see, when both of these levers are turned on, you'll get an output. When either one does not turn on, it will not get an output. Now this one is a vertical AND gate. So if you want a vertical AND gate, you'll see when both of these levers are turned on, you get an output. When both of these levers are not turned on, then you'll not get output. This one I actually also found out from Reddit because these designs are really cool and I never use them. I don't know why. But I know you're not going to use them. It's still cool that you can make redstone vertical from here. But I'll still give you the tutorial for that. So basically all you need to do is get the redstone repeater over here, then get a sticky piston which I'm forgetting. Get a sticky piston over here and place over here, then a piece of redstone dust, and then repeat, which I also forgot. Yeah, and you're pretty much done. That's really easy and simple. And remove that temporary rock and get some levers, place it over here, and as you can see, nothing is happening when I process, nothing is also happening when I pull this, but once I pull both of them, you'll see that you get an output. Pretty simple. Now let's get on to the Aurus NOR latch. This is the NOR gauge, and there are two designs which I want to show you, and these things are pretty simple and easy to make. All you need to do is get some blocks over here get some blocks over here, place two buttons away on each of your output, place one redstone torch on another output, place one redstone on other output. Take some redstone dust, plow it over here, and take some other redstone dust, and don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. Okay, so as you can see, once I'm pressing this, nothing is happening. But once I press this, there is a change in the circuit. When I press it again, nothing happens. When I press this one, now the latch is flipped. That's how our Aurus NOR latch works. And yeah. This is a dispenser, a dropper circuit, which is also really simple and much more compact. You can take two droppers over here and place them facing into each other. Get a button over here, and for my easy mesh, I'll place one over here and place one on the other dropper. And then take two comparators and take a comparator output from both of them and place any old item inside that. And as you can see, we are getting a redstone output from that. But once I press this, there will be nothing happening. Once I press this one, you will see that the thing is flipped. Once I press it again, nothing happens. If I press this one, the redstone is flipped. Pretty simple. Now let's get on to double piston extenders. Yeah, we're pretty much all to the end. This is the 8th one. Yeah. So this is a double piston extender. As you can see, when I press this button, the block will be extended double its weight, not just one block, and it will be retracted into its original place. Now, to make double piston extenders, there is a rule. All you need to do is power the first piston 2 ticks, power the second piston 4 ticks, and power the block this area over here. Look to this piston is going to come into 0 ticks. So remember this, 240. 240 is the rule to make any kind of double piston extender, and you can make them easy. So let's start from the easy, which is the most. This one, place 2 sticky pistons like this and get any old block. Let me get that because it's more beautiful, just like me. What you have to do is the timings. So all you need to do is put down 2 repeaters over here. Oh my god, it's lagging. Are you kidding me? Okay, all you need to do is place down 2 repeaters over here, one over here and one over here. Then get a piece of redstone dust, take it all around, and there you go is your double piston extender. If you press it, test it out, and your wait, I forgot. Is it 2, 4, and 0? Yeah, perfect. So 240, 240, perfect. It works. Now let me show you some other designs of double piston extenders. This one over here is also really simple, but this one is really compact and uses less resources. Wait, does it? Oh, wait. I don't know, it's just a really cool design. I just found it on Reddit, okay? It doesn't matter. So we press this button over here, and it's a really cool double extender. And you don't need to set it to 240, all you need to do is 2 and 2. So no timings over here, no really cool timings over here, really cool timings. So we'll put 4 over here, then redstone dust all around like this. Oh wait, this block should be here. Place a yellow block over here, or whatever the block you want to move, and 2 pistons facing like this, your block And there you go. All you need is your button, which should be over here. This will be your input. You can power this by anything, not a button. You can just use anything. Now this one over here is really simple. Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. That's all you need to do. Okay, so you need a repeater down here. Set it to 2 ticks, and then you need some redstone dust. Run it all around, and this is a vertical sticky piston extender. If you ever need one, and put this sand over here, and your double piston extender is all ready to go. If you press this button over here, you'll see it's double extended, and because sand is a gravity block, you will see that sand will fall and it will work all on its own. Perfect. Now this one is block update detection. Beauty updates. Now let me show this. Perfect. Wait, I need sticky piston. Now, if you didn't know, if you put a sticky piston, a slime block, pressing it at a wrong place. Sorry. Okay, a sticky piston, a slime block. Okay, you need a sticky piston, a slime block on top of it, and a redstone block. And actually, if you see this is a glitch. This is a glitch which was discovered way before. And yeah, so this piston over here is actually being powered by this redstone block. But this sticky piston can't find it out because it doesn't know. So all you need to do is do a block update to make it understand that you need to make it understand that it is actually being powered by the redstone block. It's a really weird glitch, and it's a really old glitch. You might be thinking this redstone component over here is useless because of the new observer block, which can also detect block updates, beauty updates. But this observer over here is really hard sometimes, and like making melon farms and stuff, observers are really hard to do, and quasi connectivity is much easier. You can use quasi connectivity with these butt switches, and you can't use it with observers. So they are good. And also observers are more cheaper and they are more compact. So there are good things and bad things about both of these. So these both of things are still useful inside the game. None of them is useless. So guys, I think that is I've changed that. So guys, that is pretty much it for today's video, and make sure you slap that like and subscribe button. And this is Abby Gaming signing out. Bye bye.